Hello, myself in the future. I will remind you how you export cameras, how you convert images inside Agisoft Metashape so that they can be used in Blender and how you import them in Blender. Yeah, so it's basically a video for myself about that. So you have a good scene, everything is textured and you're happy with that, and you exported the obj file with all the textures textures. So the next thing you do is you export cameras. There's nothing special about it, just a chan file, so you get a chan file, and then you need to export images. You need to render them because the images that you've used for creating this for the geometry are not going to fit because they were like some distortions were removed, and so for images to match in your 3D scene in Blender as a background for the cameras, you need to convert them here, and it's not straightforward. So what you need to do is go to camera and make sure that you take the value from adjusted and put it into pre-calibrated of initial tab. Normally you would see something like this. It will say auto and there will be some value. So what you do is you go and copy this value and you put it in pre-calibrated, and bob's your ankle. No, that's not how you say it. Anyway, yeah, so you do that first, and then you do export, convert images, you keep the transform to initial calibration, you pick your images, I usually go JPEG, and you press OK. And this will make a lot of converted images. They will be very subtly different from the original ones, but it will be important when we get back to Blender. So now in Blender you've imported your obj file with all the textures and everything. You're in this viewport shading mode so that you can see textures. Now what you do, now first we need to import we need to add the camera. So for that, why doesn't it work? Oh yeah, keyboard language. Anyway, so we add the camera just somewhere, it doesn't matter where it is, I believe. Now you need to select the camera and then you import the chan file. Yeah, so what I did is I've also changed the camera sensor to my full frame because mine is full frame, and I think it is working out fine in this case. So it's just 36 by 24, and what happened is your camera got this animation frames. So for each animation frame it's now moved. And what also happened is focal length has changed, and surprisingly it's different, I think, from the one I was using. It doesn't matter, basically just keep it. That's came with the chan file. Now what you do is you go, yeah, so it's in this camera setting for the camera. Now you go to camera background. Actually, before we do that, let's just press 0, and 0 will just go to the camera view. And if you start moving around, changing the keyframes, you will see that the camera is changing frames. What's happening? Nothing. All good. Wait, what's happening? Oh, well, I don't know what's happening. Let's just do background images, add images, open, and you just go to your converted images. You sort them in the order they were exported, so like by name, for example, and you select all of them with shift and you open them. And what's going on here? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that is. I think because I already used it once. Anyway, Yeah, so now front and then crop, and that's it. So you can see that when I increase the opacity of the image, it matches up with your frame, and you can scroll through all your pictures and double check. Yeah, there was one funny image. Anyway, so yeah, now you can if you want to put it on a background. I'm not sure why would you want it on a background, so probably on the front. And you can model your stuff using this view. Yeah, that's all I wanted to show to remind myself about how this is done, so that when I forget about it next time, I will remember. Thank you, myself. Bye.